On September 11th, 2001, America awoke to a new and terrifying threat. It took just minutes for the country to be changed forever, although that dark day in American history seemed to last forever. That was the day America faced one of the worst terrorist attacks it has ever known. On that bright, clear morning, America was attacked without warning by an enemy we never saw coming. A group of men who were part of a terrorist group that wanted to hurt our country. They didn't agree with the ideas on which America was built, freedom and equal rights for all people. They planned an attack they hoped would make Americans feel helpless and afraid. The terrorists hoped Americans would panic and blame each other for the attack. They wanted America and its citizens to suffer in a terrible way. The men belonged to a group led by a man named Osama bin Laden. Men from this group, called Al-Qaeda, took control of illegally 4 American airplanes while the jets were in the air. All 4 planes crashed within 1 hour. One of the planes crashed into the Pentagon building, the U.S. Department of Defense headquarters in Washington, D.C. The crash killed 125 people on the ground, along with everyone on the airplane, 59 passengers and crew members, plus the 5 terrorists. Another plane was heading to crash into the White House, or the U.S. Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Passengers on the plane fought back. They tried unsuccessfully to get control of the jet, and the plane crashed into an empty field in Pennsylvania. All passengers and crew members were killed. The last 2 airplanes crashed into the World Trade Center towers in New York City. It was not the first time these buildings had been attacked. In 1993, a different terrorist group bombed the towers. The buildings withstood that attack, but many people were injured, and 6 died. In 2001, the damage destroyed the towers and killed more than 2,700 people. Both towers caught fire after the planes hit them. Soon after being hit, the buildings collapsed, filling the air with smoke, dust, and debris. Nearly 500 New York City firefighters, rescue workers, and law enforcement officials died trying to rescue victims that day. Americans were shocked and saddened by the attack. However, they did not react the way terrorists had hoped. The spirit of America became even stronger, and the people stood together to face the terrible situation. Americans knew they had to stay brave and hold strongly to their belief in freedom. The Pentagon was repaired. The World Trade Center in New York City has been rebuilt as a memorial to those who died. People from all over the nation and the world have donated their money and time to relief efforts. The United States and the world changed in many ways after the 9/11 attacks. The U.S. wanted to punish the country and the people who had planned the attacks. Military troops were sent to Iraq and Afghanistan to fight terrorists. The leader of the terrorists, Osama bin Laden, was found and killed in May 2011 by U.S. Navy SEALs. Unfortunately, there are still people in the world who want to see the U.S. fail as a free country. This is why the nation continues to fight the war on terrorism. This week, you will learn about how the United States of America continues to protect its citizens and works to be strong and successful in the 21st century and beyond.